Reese missed the first one, still with it locked.
They realized that they were laughing and then quickly stopped themselves like, oh, I can't laugh. I'm live right now. Interesting.
I in no way, shape, or form am a hater. What player are you taking Angel Reese over of those that I just listed?
Damn, she tried to set AB up.
Why do you think people love Caitlin Clark besides her skills?
She can shoot threes from logo.
We never seen that before. That's my...
Angel Reese is reportedly falling apart after Reebok canceled her sponsorship following a string of disappointing performances on the court.
You, like, as a Sky fan, y'all are probably happy y'all lost by less than 20 points today, and that is...
Her constant missed layups, lack of leadership, and countless viral blunders have left fans, former players, and even Reebok doubting her. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark continues to dominate, packing arenas and making Reese's brand over basketball reputation look even worse.
Now we have Angel Reese's signature move, is what they're calling it. The Angel Reese spin cycle, the Angel Reese face up. Oh, here we go. Oh, snap, cook up, crossover. Crossover right to the rack, and
the Washington Mystics didn't just defeat the Chicago Sky. They turned the game into a live exhibit titled How Not to Play Basketball. The final score, 103-86. And this wasn't some quiet, forgettable loss. It was on national television, giving everyone a front row seat to Angel Reese's greatest hits, or more accurately, her greatest misses.
This was an epic embarrassment, bro.
Here's the wild part. If you only looked at the box score, you might think, hey, 22 points and 13 rebounds. Not bad. But then comes the fine print. She shot just 6 of 16 from the field and racked up 5 fouls. It took her 16 attempts just to scrape past 20 points, and she was fouling like it was part of the game plan. Sure, she went 104-11 from the free throw line. Congrats, you can hit freebies. Maybe Reebok should have dropped a shoe called the charity stripe in your honor.
Not letting this up. And let me just be clear, Candace Parker continuously bringing this up. This is, I don't want to say petty behavior, but it's kind of petty behavior when you keep rehashing the same thing over and over and over.
But the box score doesn't tell the real story. The real story is the single most embarrassing blooper of the entire season. A wide-open layup, no defenders in sight, all the time in the world, and she smacks it off the underside of the backboard like she's trying to break it for the insurance payout. The best part, the commentators actually laughed out loud on live TV before realizing, oh no, we're on air. Better act professional. But it was too late. That clip is going to follow her a lot longer than her double-double streak ever will.
Spins on Reese, comes back. Yes, off the window. As she's saying, too small on the way.
And just when it seemed like it couldn't get any worse, Shakira Austin scored right over Reese and hit her with a too small taunt live on national TV. That moment instantly went viral. It wasn't just a bucket, it was a statement, a career highlight for Shakira and a lowlight for Ree. And then came the rookies. Sonia Citroen dropped 28 points while Kiki added 22 and 10. Both first-year players, both torching Reese's defense like it was a backyard cookout. Together, they made Mystics history as the first rookie duo ever to each score 20-plus in the same game. Props to them. They basically turned Reese's home court into their college dorm. And the craziest part, they did it all against someone who's supposed to be a dominant paint defender.
Supposed to be.
Listen, the Washington Mystics just put belt to ass on Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. Sonia Citroen was out there cooking with hot grease. Stir the pot, keep cooking.
Now, let's talk about the Reebok situation. A disaster that's been brewing for a while. Back in 2023, Reebok made a huge splash announcing Angel Reese as Shaquille O'Neal's first major basketball signing under the brand's new revival plan. The marketing pitch, she was supposed to be the next culture-shifting superstar. Shaq and CEO Todd Krinsky even went as far as to compare her to Allen Iverson. Yeah, you heard that right, Allen Iverson. Fast forward to now, and the highlight Real Reebok's getting isn't game-winning moments. It's millions of people watching her miss layups with circus music playing in the background. Entire TikTok pages exist just to post her lowlights. If you're Reebok, how do you spin that into play like a star? It's more like Miss like your favorite pro. Right now, the only thing she's dominating is the blooper reels. Industry chatter says Reebok might be rethinking everything. That 2026 performance basketball shoe they planned, it could be delayed, turned into a lifestyle sneaker, or scrapped altogether because nobody's paying $150 for a shoe tied to stat padding and losses. And yes, rumors are swirling that Reebok might cut ties entirely. When your biggest selling point becomes she's famous, just not for winning. That's not brand power. That's brand damage control.
It's ridiculous. Y'all getting popped, bro. Y'all not just losing. Y'all getting smoked by 20 and 30 and 40 and almost 50. Bro, y'all are
That is ridiculous. Y'all getting popped. Bro, y'all not just losing. Y'all getting smoked by 20 and 30 and 40 and almost 50. Bro, y'all are terrible. Loves to hype up. Starting with that so-called 11-game double-double streak. Sounds impressive at first, right? Until you realize her team went 7-19 during that run, dead last in the playoff race. You can stack up all the double-doubles you want, but if your team's getting bounced around like a piñata, it doesn't mean much. Then there's the layup efficiency, and brace yourself for this one. 31.5%. She's taking the third most layup attempts in the entire WNBA and making less than a third of them. For context, most pros convert between 70 to 80% of their layups. Ree, meanwhile, is turning the easiest shot in basketball into a coin flip. Honestly, you'd probably have better luck blindfolding a middle schooler and spinning them around 3 times before they shoot.
Thing got the better of her today. 22 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 8 of 14 shooting, man. Keep stirring that pot on Angel.
And here's the kicker. The Chicago Sky are 0-5 without Ree this season. You'd think that means she's indispensable, right?
Wrong.
Because even though the team still loses with her, their offense actually performs better in certain areas when she's not on the floor. That's the kind of stat that makes coaches pop in tacids. Everyone's attacking her. Kira, Austin, rookies, veterans, it doesn't matter. This guy have basically become an all-you-can-eat buffet for opposing teams. And let's not forget one of the most viral lowlights of the year, that game against the New York Liberty, where she missed 4 consecutive putbacks in 12 seconds.
2 of them got blocked.
You almost have to admire the persistence. It was like watching a live blooper reel. And her record against winning teams this season, 1 win. Just 1. Every other time it's blowouts. Losing by 20, 30, sometimes nearly 50. The kind of losses that make you question everything. Something's clearly broken. This is why people say the stats lie. Technically, they don't. They just don't tell the whole truth. You see the points and rebounds and assume impact, but then you actually watch the games. It's missed layups, defensive lapses, and fouls at the worst moments. That's the gap between numbers on paper and genuinely making your team better.
Right, we go. Right. Easy open layup and a stoink right off the bottom of the backboard, and we're just asking for a foul. We're asking for a foul. We throw the ball off the bottom. That's like the bottom side of the back.
After the Mystics game, Candace Parker didn't need to write a statement, record a podcast, or even mention Angel Reese's name. She just posted a single emoji, eyes. That was it. And somehow, it said more than an entire press release ever could. She kept it classy and quiet. But Angel Reese, of course, she couldn't resist jumping into the Twitter drama. Cue the chaos. Because when Candace Parker, one of the greatest to ever play the game, makes a subtle move like that, everyone knows exactly what it means. The timing wasn't random, either. Parker saw Reese trying to position herself alongside WNBA legends and then watched her get exposed on national TV. That emoji was basically the veterans' version of pulling up a lawn chair to watch the mess unfold. Later, when Parker was asked to name a few players clearly better than Ree, she did, and Reese's fanbase lost it. The Reese's pieces flooded her mentions, tagged Angel repeatedly, and turned a harmless comment into a full-blown feud. Now, Reese seems to genuinely believe Candace doesn't like her. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is out here quietly doing everything Reese says she's doing. Leading her team, breaking records, selling out arenas, and winning with less help. Clark's carrying a roster with nowhere near Chicago's talent and still making it work. And she's doing it without trending every week for missed layups or getting roasted by rookies. The contrast between the two couldn't be more brutal.
Tyler Marsh, did you rush her back from injury? Tyler Marsh, I'm looking.
The highly anticipated Clark versus Ree matchup turned into a flop. When fans learned Clark was out with an injury, ticket prices plunged from $100 to just $5. Nobody wanted a series alone. That's the reality.
Clark is the draw.
Reese is the drama. On the court, she keeps putting up empty stats while her team gets blown out. And off the court, her celebrity rookie image is starting to backfire. Reebok's already worried their 2026 shoe launch could turn from a big moment into a multi-million-dollar PR disaster.